It was the middle of June. With summer well underway, a rainy spell seemed to hang over Trista. With our field study wrapped up, the other members of Class VII and I returned to normal school life. But just when we thought we'd gotten used to the challenging lessons and the breakneck workload, a moment of dread washed over us, making our blood run cold.
As you all know, tomorrow marks the start of your midterm exams. I'm no good with all these papers and essays and circling answers, so I won't really be able to help you much. But I'm administering some of your tests, so I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. Make me proud, class!
Sometimes I lie awake at night and wonder how you became our teacher.
As I recall, aren't you in danger of a lecture by the vice principal if our performance isn't up to par?
Oh, I'm not too worried about that. Most of you tend to get pretty high grades anyway. I can hardly wait to see how well you all do. Remember, the results will be announced next Wednesday. Your scores will be posted on the board by rank, so you can see how you compare to the other classes in your year.
Oh, the sooner this week is over, the better.
I can almost taste the tedium.
I'm not gonna let Emma squeak by me again this time.
Oh, one more thing. They're gonna stick the average score for each class up there on the board, too.
Our class averages?
I suppose their intent is to furnish us with motivation in the form of class bragging rights.
Well, I do enjoy a challenge.
Anyway, I know it's only noonish, but I think that's enough homeroom for today. You guys can stay here and study, or just head on back to your dorms. Up to you. Prez, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. Stand.
Oh, sorry about that. Jeez, what you wanna do? I could stand to bone up on just about everything, honestly. Biggest worry right now is math. I wouldn't mind doing a few study sessions with you, if you think it would help. I need to review math anyway. I'm not sure how much time I'll be able to spare though. You mean it? That'd be a huge help. The biggest weak spot is Erebonian history, I guess. That comes as a huge surprise to anyone. I think I understand all the material I've gotten over directly in class, but there are some finer points. I can aid you in that, if you'd like. Though in return, I'd appreciate a freshly pair of eyes to help revise my military science essay. It'd be my pleasure. Would you like to study with me, Fi? I guess so. Oh, would you mind if I jumped in too? I could use a little refresher on my classics. Of course, you're more than welcome. Would you like to join us, Laura? No, I appreciate your invitation, but I'll have to pass this time. There's a subject I need to review in private. I'll see you later. What kind of subject? Can we help with that? Huh, what's up with her? Maybe I'm just reading too much into it, but I could have sworn I saw her looking over at Fi. Hey, Rean? What is it? You heading back to the dorms? You're totally welcome to come study with us if you want. I wasn't planning on heading straight back. Might come and join you guys a bit later. Alright then. Perhaps we'll see you later. Day before the exams is a free day. Talking to certain characters will allow you to study with them. When you run out of bonding points, the time of the day will change to evening and the main story will advance. Oh boy. Oh boy. And no daily tasks because of the exam. It's nice and rainy, but we got 3 study sessions we could do. I kinda wanna see what Laura is and see what she's on about, because she kinda left everybody else, honestly. So I wonder if we can find Laura in gymnasium. See if we can head over there right now. Let's go find her at the gym. Actually, also, can we hang out? We could hang out with the class prez or with the student union. Let's find Laura first, though, if we possibly can. See if she wants to hang out with us a little bit. Oh, there she is. Yo, you two studying? Lisa probably met up with Laura because she was worried about her. Yeah, we both figured you had a lot of art to brush up on. It's probably not our most important subject in the grand scheme of things. Doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Never had to deal with a series of exams right in a row like this. Laziness could very well be a tantamount to failure. Would you like to join us, Rean? Study with Lisa and Laura? Yeah, let's do it, why not? I'd love to. The exam's supposed to be focused on the basics of illustration, right? Got it, let's get started. How about you ask the first question, Rean? Sure. I hope we don't have to remember the answers for these things. Okay, first question. Lisa, what is a desin? I think it's a drawing that makes use of monochrome lines of varying heaviness to highlight the way light hits the subjects. You think correctly. So, Laura, what exactly is a sketch? A sketch portrays its subject roughly, with very little in the way of detail. Suppose it could be likened to an early first draft of a drawing. That's right. Sketches and dressings are basically two sides of the same coin, as both are used to start a painting. Big difference is that dressings usually take some time to finish, whereas sketches are pretty quick. There's a method that's even quicker and more basic than sketching. Any ideas, Laura? That would be croquet, I believe. You should know your stuff, but maybe it just means that we should be using harder questions to study with. Let's see if I can find some. Hey Rean, if you want I can ask this next set of questions. It's hardly effective studying if you don't get the answer to any questions yourself. It's okay, don't worry about it. Just give me a minute here and I'll find you a really good one. Well, if you insist. Maybe you should have expected this. He really is a kind-hearted person. Yep, Rean is just a good guy. And so the three continue the art study session. The bond with Lisa strengthened. And with Laura. Good. And good. Okay, so hanging out with them and studying with them was a good idea. Who else can we go hang out with? We can hang out with old school. We can hang out right now with... oh god, who do we want to hang out with? I kind of want to go meet Class Prez, right? Hang out with her over in the student union. I think she might be hanging out with Em and Phi, now that I think about it. Oh, no she's not. Hey, the two twins are here, hi. Studying is so boring, but Rean here might make things interesting. In fact, I got a great idea. Why don't we have a little Q&A competition? Every time someone gets a question wrong, they'll take off an article of clothing. Oh my god, are we playing a strip Q&A? Seriously? I'm not doing that. Never in a million years. Okay, guess we won't be studying at all then. That's not what I mean. As long as everyone keeps their clothes on, I'm fine with helping you two study. It'll probably help me too. Study material that might be on exam. Cool, might be on exam. So we got two twin girls here. I'm pretty sure they're twins. We got these guys over here. Man, what's the point of studying? Just want to go to the fencing club, damn it. Oh, I completely understand you, my man. I completely understand you. Fencing club is... it's a good place to go to. Now, I kind of want to go to the old schoolhouse and see if maybe we can hang out with instructor Sarah. Maybe say hello to her or something. Oh, because it's raining, we have an umbrella out. That's actually pretty dope. I like that. Let's see what instructor Sarah is up to. Oh, instructor. We're checking out the old schoolhouse? Yep, just a quick peek inside though. You'd be pleased to know that there don't seem to be any major changes since last month. I'm totally fine with that. At least that means we can just focus on studying for our midterms then. I really would like to know what's going on with this building though. Well, whenever we find out whether we ever find out or not, all depends on your investigations. Still, I think you guys are edging closer to whatever the truth may be. You almost seem ready to start using combat links at more advanced level too. What advanced level? You mean there's more? Oh, your Arcus units still have plenty of little tricks and features hidden away. The greater the awareness of your link partner, the more effective your combat link will be. But don't take my word for it. Try it out during your next investigation. You sure? I don't really know what she's trying to get at. Because of the link, I think it's because of the links that we developed. Wait, it's raining through the yeah, it's actually raining through the through solid area. Oh. Okay, alright. It's raining through the there's a lot of leaky holes in that building, so I should not be surprised. Let's head over to student council leader here and see if maybe we can hang over there. Maybe we can study together, who knows? Oh, hello there. Hi, how y'all doing? Oh, hi Rean. How goes the studying? Suppose it's probably fine. They're going to be my first midterms ever. I'm more than a little nervous. First year, how innocent. Doesn't help the military academies have a lot of subjects other schools don't, but you'll get used to it. And that's true. Combat studies and military sciences to name two. Oh, you're going to want to make sure that you're ready for the political economics exam too. What's that? Well, it's a mustache man subject. That's not a very nice thing to call Vice Principal Heinrich, ain't she? It does seem like the type to write a ridiculously hard exam. Oh, I know. How about I give you a hand study for it, if you're free at least? Are you sure? Of course, you're always helping me out, right? Political economics is Towa's strongest subject. You wouldn't want to pass that up. Study with Towa? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. The offering, I'll really appreciate it. I sure am. Let's get started then. Thus, Rean and Towa's study session began. Most of the stuff I was unsure about makes a lot more sense now. Hehe, that's good to hear. Should probably go over some current affairs too. For an exam? Yeah, the vice principal has a habit of putting questions based on recent news into his exam. This year, we should go over some recently enacted laws. Yeah, that sounds like the kind of thing you put in there. Just so most people could be caught off guard, get it wrong, get lectured at for being indifferent about society. Angelica must have a lot of experience with Professor Heinrich. I'd rather avoid that. Recent laws, recent laws, recent laws. The Financial Transaction Act from last year is one of the best known, I suppose. Requires you to inform prospective buyers of the risk when selling them stock with securities. A number of people have suffered massive losses buying shares lately, so it's passed to keep people informed. So that's the history behind the Financial Transaction Act. Then there's the Imperial Transportation Act, which determines the rule of road for drivers. That was last year too. And the more and more people buying cars lately, nobles and commoners, but car accidents were getting out of hand. That was especially true in Heimdallr, which is why the law was enacted there first. I have to try and remember that. Then there's the Provisional Taxation Act, which impacted just about every province you could think of. In other words, a fancy name for the much relieved tax increases. They're being enacted in the provinces, almost doubling land and business tax. You probably at least heard of them. I have, yeah. Seemed like a pretty major topic back in Celtic. If he's going to set a question about a recent law, it's probably going to be about one of these three. Hopefully that'll be some help at least. Even if none of them come up, it really helped me out. Feeling a lot more confident now. Thank you both for your help. I didn't do anything at all. I'm just hanging out. If there's anything else you want to know, let me know. I'd be happy to help. Thanks, I will. I want to follow Angelica and Towa know each other. Your bond with Towa strengthened. So we do have bond with Towa. Alright, I'm gonna have to remember that. I don't know if this game is gonna have routes or not, but I wonder. I really do wonder. Anyway, let's head over to... who can we hang out with? You know what? You know what? Am and Fire right here. So let's hang out with them. Why not? Let's go ahead and hang out with them. There you go, excuse me. Are you two going over the Erebonian history? Can't memorize things like this because it's so pointless. Oh, Fi, that seems a little harsh. I know. Why don't you join us, Rean? I'm sure it would make studying more enjoyable for Fi too. Study with Em and Fi, this will consume a study point, and afterwards, the time of day will advance to evening and the main story will proceed. Yeah, let's do it. That sounds like a good idea to me. The exam's going to be focused on the War of Lions, right? That's right. Should we start from the beginning then? Pretty sure we studied War of the Lions in the library. Pretty certain. After that, Rychels gathered soldiers in North Highlands. In the year 952 of the Seppian calendar, he liberated the capital, bringing the war to an end. Excellent, well done, Fi. I guess it stuck. Incidentally, the war came with an end of July of the year, which is next month, so it's easy to remember. They say it was raining in Heimdallr that day. But legends has it, the moment Emperor Dryshel stepped in the city, the rain stopped. Huh, that's neat. Yeah, it seems like a story that'll stick in memory. Stick in my memory. You're a pretty good teacher, aren't you? Well, I'm always using tricks like these to help me remember things. If you having fun while studying, makes it that much easier for material to stick in your memory. Interesting. So that's your method. Well, if you can do it, we can do it too. Shall I finish this stuff off then? Please. Rean stayed with Emma and Fi for a while longer, making sure they knew their Erebonian history back to front. Bond with Emma strengthened and with Fi strengthened. Oh, Fee, sorry, Fee. Keep saying Phi, sorry. Wrong game. Virtue's Last Reward, or the Escape series, or Trails of Cold Steel. Oh, it's already time to head home. I didn't even realize because of the rain. Guess I should get ready to head back to the dorms. I wonder what we're gonna do at the dorms, though.
Excuse me? I do apologize for stopping you on a rainy day like this.
Who is this? She's adorable as a button. Hey, who are you?
Do you know if this is the building in which I might find the principal's office?
Oh, yeah, you're in the right place. His office is in the East Wing, first floor. The receptionist might have gone home already, but I can show you the way if you'd like.
Thank you for your kindness, but I couldn't possibly trouble you more than I have already. I'll be able to find the way, I'm sure. Well then, if you'll excuse me, Master Rean.
Master Rean? She knows us? She is really cute, I'm not gonna lie. I really like her, whoever she is.
Wait a minute. How does she know who I am?
Rean?
Hey there, Elisa. Heading back to the dorm?
Yep. And the others are staying a little longer to cram a little more. But I figured I'm not gonna learn much more today, so I might as well call it a night and start prepping for tomorrow.
Right. Well, you're going my way, so what do you say we head back together?
Sure, okay. Hey, it's not often the two of us get to walk back to the dorms together, is it?
Well, at least I got something good out of this downpour.
Is there even a filter between your brain and your mouth?
Nah, no need for that between friends. But you're in good company. My sister's asked me that before, too.
She must be a saint to have put up with you all these years. Anyway, how do you think you did on the exams?
Who knows? I put my best into it. But honestly, I probably could have hit the books a little harder beforehand. I wish I was as smart as you. Back when we took the entrance exam, only Emma and Makia scored higher than you, right?
Eustace came in a little higher than me, too. Back home, I usually came in near the top in exams. I guess that goes to show that Erebonia has no shortage of smart people.
No doubt about that. Bookworms pour in here from all corners of the Empire. You said you're from Ruhr, right? Coming out on top in a city that size is still pretty impressive.
I suppose, though that was just at the Sunday school level. Aren't you curious about, my family and stuff?
You mean the mysterious Elisa R., agent of national intrigue? Well, yeah, of course I am. But you probably have good reasons for keeping it under wraps, so I don't want to pry.
It's not that major or anything, especially compared to what you and Fee have told us about yourselves.
I've never really thought my family circumstances were a big deal, though Fee's past sure came as a surprise. I wonder now, when I look at her, what her life in a Jaeger Corps must have been like.
It seems like Instructor Sarah knows more about her past than we do. Back at the entrance ceremony, I got the impression they'd met before.
Same. Oh, speaking of weird meetings, I ran into someone kinda strange earlier.
Oh?
Yeah, I was talking to her just before you called to me.
Rean told Lisa about a woman in a maid uniform.
A maid who knew your name? This isn't the part where it turns out she knows you because you've tried to hit on her in town before, is it?
As if an upstanding guy like me could pull off the Casanova act. She seemed a couple years older than us, maybe 20 or so.
A maid in her early 20s.
Something wrong?
No, just thinking. There's no way it could really have been her. Mother keeps her far too busy to find the time to come here.
Anyway, maybe the upper class dorm has a new hire starting out or something? Though that wouldn't explain how she knew your name. Maybe you're just more popular than you let on.
If only.
That was actually really adorable. The interaction between them, I love it. I love it. It is so cute. Oh god, am I actually gonna have to do the exam? Oh boy. The next day. The first of 4 grueling days of midterm exams began. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I actually, hold on one sec. Would I? Oh god. Did I take the pictures? I think I should still have the pictures about the information.